So I've never done a light tank focus on the 1390, so here we go. It is my favourite tier 8 light tank of all. I've 3 marked it. Now the 1390 is a French light tank. It was developed so that it could be dropped out of airplanes in crates. It supports 3 crew members who parachuted down to take over the running of the vehicle. It operated in service of Venezuela, Philippines, Thailand, France, to name a few, and it can be mounted with anti-aircraft guns, SPGs, machine guns, rocket launchers, 90mm cannon, and the 75mm cannon variant. Now, this is the 90mm. So, first of all, we go through the modules. This is the engine, low chance of fire. It's a diesel, it's a V6. The gearbox is the front portion. The gun is the entire turret. 6-shot auto loader on all of the guns on this thing. There's the tracks, quite good traverse. That's the turret, pretty decent traverse on that too. Radio, if you give a shit, is there. And the ammunition's in the back of the turret. Just don't get shot in the back of the turret when you're running away on your little reload sessions, when you go and sod off and play with your penis. Now, 3 crew members, the radio man doubles and as the gunner and the loader. So if he gets killed, slow reloads. Now let's look at the armor. There isn't anything to talk about really, is there? Look, nothing. Trash. If you get shot at, you get penned. It's over. If you get hit with HE, you're screwed really bad. Your armor on this tank basically is your mobility. Let's face it. Come on. If you're gonna, you give it, you're gifted speed, so you need to get out of there. Now here's the packages. Slow as shit. Crap gun. Get rid of it ASAP. You will have researched this if you've done the French tier 10 heavy tanks. So these guns do come really cheap because they're on another vehicle. But the last gun is a separate issue. It wasn't researched on any of the other vehicles. You do get a discount on that research, but this is the top package, the 90mm cannon. It's got a potential clip damage of 1550. It's pretty devastating. If you get up against the tier 8 heavy, you can take him out. Anything at tier 7 is going to die to you. You can decimate pretty much most of all of tier 9s. And just keep going. Just never stop. Just keep driving, in my opinion, in this tank. It leads you to the 30 prototype and the Lorraine. So yeah, keep the gun singing. Keep mobile while you're reloading, or hide behind rocks and stuff. You know, keep something between you and the enemy. So here's the gameplay. So we're at Overlord, which I hate. Now, the tank you see me have just disintegrated was a Death Star, who fired at me while I was zigzagging towards him, completely missed, and me and my platoon mate, who's also in a 1390, disintegrated him, completely wiped him off the face of the planet. Now, 62A, side on, the shot was really bad, bumper firing him, and I couldn't be bothered to aim. But chasing him, driving straight away from me, that's not bad. It's not bad to hit that many shells into him, considering this tank doesn't carry vertical stabilizers. So on this tank I run coated optics, vents and a gun lay and drive to speed up the aim time. I'm just trying to throw him off a bit so that he might not shoot at me, but he's bumpering me, and let's face it, like I explained before, armor's trash. Now I've got to get this rock between me and him. Thankfully the Bat Chat has come and got involved to help us out, me and the other 1390, and the 62A now that was trying to focus me couldn't shoot me because I got the rock between me and him. So we know, and I knew from the team list by looking, that the triangle was a Waffenträger RV100, and he is heading to our cap. So there's me thinking, get a couple more shots of damage. Judging by what tanks they had left, we're going to lose this, I'm going to get killed. You know, so you've got that bunch of tanks there. Now the guy in the artillery on our team I know, Sinister, so, and he's in the Bat Chat art, he says really fast. So what he's done is he's gone down the other end to play bait, to draw some back, which is great. because it works. They actually do fall back to get rid of that. It breaks that middle bunch up. So now, because the Waffenträger is so huge and not even looking at us, we get one free shot. But now you'll notice the dispersion when I move the tank. So I go up to fire, I'm sort of aimed, derp it into the grass. But that one hits. Now we're fully aimed and that one kills him. So we take out the Waffenträger who's trying to cap, simply because we were too little for him to see over the ridge and he's got no gun depression. So I called War Daddy and said to him, let's boogie, get out of here. I said to him, I'm going to put a full clip in, and our artillery has now fallen back to the beach to try and draw those light tanks into me and War Daddy. Unfortunately, as fast as that artillery is, he wasn't able to make it, but thankfully the light tank rammed him, so put himself to be one shot to me, which really helped out no end. I always feel when I've got this tank on the battlefield, because the 3 marks and the WN8 rating, I feel I get lucky. But he misses me. There's my lucky. He misses me. Now, he pens me with the second one. So the first one, should he have rolled high on it, would have killed me. And we successfully take him out. So, as you now know, we are 2 versus 1. He's in the cap. If we both get in the cap, and we are both really close together, we're easily going to steal this win. And that's precisely what we do. The game, I've done 3,323 damage. I've assisted on 2,190 damage. I get a mastery 1. I remain to be above my 3rd mark of excellence damage potential. As you see, I don't have many shells left to fire. So this tank carries 24. So I carry 12 and 12, I believe. Yeah. Doesn't carry many, so you have to watch your reloads. We hide, we steal the win, capping out, and pretty good game all round.